Hey all, welcome back to Azure Plays, where it looks like we're still on the run. So let's hop to it. Our enemies outnumber us by quite a lot. If we are found, it could be disastrous. I wish I could carry you and fly away like we did from that cliff, Azure. But I'm already exhausted after carrying you here. Forgive me, but I'm afraid I had to save my energy and not fly unless it's an absolute emergency. Please, for now, we just need to run away. On the ground, I mean. And on another note, while I'm not exactly a member of your party, my mind is still in sync with yours, Azure. In other words, we can still manage a team attack together. I will also follow your lead when it comes to team skills and do whatever you do. Oh? Does it seem odd that I could use team attacks and skills like that? Well, it's because I'm a bit different from a regular Pokémon. But explaining that will take more time than we have right now. Let's just get to safety. Hurry. So yes, we have another dungeon, but we also have Hydreigon with us this time around. I should still be okay on items, as I didn't really use too many in the last dungeon. Well, let's do this, shall we? Azure Quarry. Alright, so Hydreigon is actually level 64. Yeah, we're not gonna have any problems at all. None whatsoever. It has levitate, so ground type moves don't actually hurt Hydreigon at all. And it has a bunch of moves like Dragon Breath, Crunch, Tri Attack, and Roar. All of them are rather useful, and especially since it's level 64, despite the fact that its health is pretty garbage in terms of actually being what it is a dark type. So any dark type moves it tries using will be pretty useful, because it might not need any PP due to the V-Wave being convenient. But yeah, this place is not going to be challenging in the slightest, just because we have this extra help. This extra help that will eventually attack, but Dual Chop is always still stupid really good, so you know how it goes. Let's head inside. Oh, that's convenient. Second floor, I'm already getting a PP restore. Alright, so if I encounter any monster houses, I'm definitely going to be okay. But I can't rely on it too much. Just because he has a high level doesn't really mean it's going to really change too much. But yeah, it turns out that Hydreigon was actually being, like, his voice was being manipulated to basically be Munna. In this case, that we kind of mistaken it for Munna. So, yeah, now that the picture kind of makes a little bit more sense. Did I just get, yeah, I have level 6 on Dual Chop. Okay then. But yeah, the story is basically all upside down, and apparently Hydreigon called us instead of Munna, so we are here because of him. But exactly why, we're not exactly sure yet. But we need to get to safety first before we can actually learn that. So let's see about navigating this dungeon. And so far, I'm not really finding much of any items. So let's just continue on then. Hello. Bye-bye. I swear Dual Chop is definitely my go-to move. I've said it many times over, but it's definitely my go-to move. It's level 6 now. I literally don't need anything else. I do so much damage with it. I can do over 100 damage per, and I'm poisoned. Depending on what I hit and how I hit it anyway. That health orb would be plenty useful right about now. Didn't I pick up a Petra Berry? I did. Let's get rid of that poison. Okay. The one status I did not think I would have to deal with in a rock place. Training seed. That could be useful, but not right now anyway. Hello. Okay. Really with the sparkling floors. Get closer. Yeah, I think he's okay. He's definitely got, okay, that works too. Is it taken care of? Yeah, it's already taken care of. He blew it away with a roar and it just fainted by hitting the wall. Alright, back outside. Looks like we're kind of zigzagging our way out of here. Alright, let's make a run for it. Hello. Yeah, that worked. Next floor. Hi. You're in an unfortunate location. And you're sleeping. Hello. Ah. Warp trap. If you get separated from a party member, try switching the party member's tactics to wait there. Make it easier for you to regroup. Am I getting warped? Okay. I guess I'm not getting warped. Did it not work? I probably missed the cue of it actually working, but oh well. Okay, well that was easy. Next floor it is. Oh, that's a nice item to get right now. That's not. Oh wow, it's twice now. You tried, but you failed. Next floor. I'm so happy for PP Restore. That's actually kind of really useful. I just realized I walked right past an item. Oh well. Blinker Seed, and I got my team attack ready. Okay. Team attack it is. Bye. Oh, you just woke up. You actually didn't. Ow. That's fine. You can still do a lot more damage just by doing that. Didn't really get that much experience for a Pokemon that I figured I would get more experience from. Because it was kind of one of the ones that's kind of rare in the dungeon. And usually you don't do as much damage. Especially since Team Attack didn't get rid of it, I thought I would get more than that. But oh well. Alright. Well, this way was pointless. So let's kind of weave our way right back around here. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'll just do that. Thank you. Oh, okay. I was like, what am I looking at? Couldn't see the Pokemon just because it was way too tiny. Okay. Back through here. Let's try down this time from over here. Never mind. So there's only 2 areas it could possibly be. Ow, ow. How about no? Thank you. Let's try up here. All right, there it is. And we got you to deal with. Can I bring you a little closer? There we go. That works. Thank you. And up we go. Okay. Petrify Orb. Amoonguss picked it up. Okay, I'm gonna find an Amoonguss. Or you can have him come to me. Or not. Okay. Well, let's just kind of weasel our way around a little bit. See if we can find them. This works too. Okay. I'll pick up that Violence Seed. Thank you. I really would want that Petrify Orb, but I just don't see them. I figured I would have ran into them by now. How about no? You slapped me first. Is that them? No, that's just another Gothorita. Where's the Amoonguss? There it is. Well, it's done. Now we can hit it. You got a team attack, and I hit level 32. Ooh, what can I learn? Dragon Dance. Boost your attack and travel speed. You know what? Sure, I'll get rid of Slash for that. I rarely use Slash, and boosting my attack might be useful. The biggest question about that is, did I just pull a stupid? Physical. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I'm like, did I just get rid of something that uses special, ever using one of my moves use special attack or something? But no, I'm good. All right, and PP restore again, thank you. Hello. You know what, I'm gonna give this a little bit of a go. Get rid of you. Okay, so my travel speed, okay, that's a little bit of an issue when I am not by myself. I think it should be okay. Let's continue on. I mean, and I could always just replace it with the next move I get anyway if I find it not being useful. Sleeping. That's what happens when you fall asleep. Where did you come from? I mean, obviously right below me, but how did you get to me that quickly? That did so little for raging. It was like, rage! 14 damage. Okay, let's get rid of you then. There we go. Let's try down from here. That's not that big of a deal. Now it is. Can I wake up, please? Thank you. Let's try to the left. There's a giant area that I have not explored in the center of this place. If I don't find the stairs in the center of this place, that's gonna be ridiculous. Hello, what do we got here? Totter orb? Virus seed, that could be useful and I have enough money for it. Health orb, pure seed, Totter orb, and a violent seed. You know what, I'm gonna get the reviver seed and the pure seed. Of course, I don't have enough space. Okay, let me get rid of stuff. There you go. I'll buy them. Ah, that's always a lot of money. All right, I'm good here. I'm good here. Okay. Hi. Hi. Okay. Well, I didn't really get much of anywhere, but let's try it, of course. Of course, it was right there. Yeah, at least I got a couple more stuff. Thank you. All power up or... Okay. I want all those items if I can. Speaking of which. Of course. Okay, what can I get rid of? Thank you. Money. Dead end immediately? That's fun. I guess this way then. Okay, at least this is like a straightaway. Oh, never mind. I had to say something about branching paths. You can just, okay. Oh, there's the stairs. Oh well, I'm good. That little staircase right there looks promising. And you're sleeping, so let's make you sleep a little bit more. There you go. Hello. Sure. It's gotten pretty dark. Must be almost nighttime. We've been walking a long while. It does take it out of you, doesn't it? There's no sign that we've been followed. Shall we stop here for the night? Even when we're this far away, the moon and the stars look just the same as they do in paradise. I wonder how everyone in Paradise and Post Town is doing now. I wonder if Amaryllis is alright. Hope he made it safely back to paradise. If he makes it that far, he can get help from the others. I gotta do the same. I gotta make it back to paradise. Azure? Azure, you must wish that you could go back to your home, don't you? But before you can do that, I'm afraid there's something I must ask you to do. Something I have to do? Destroy the bitter cold. If you want to know why I should ask a human like you to help, Azure, well, I'm afraid we didn't get to finish our conversation before, did we? I'll continue my explanation now, if I may. First of all, I must tell you, the truth is that I am not a Pokémon. What? Hydreigon's not a Pokémon? Ah, well, perhaps it's not entirely accurate to say I'm not a Pokémon. As you can see, I've taken the form of a Pokémon, but it's only a temporary form. In fact, I am the voice of life. The voice of life? The voice of life is the voice of all of nature. Every last mountain, river, tree, and blade of grass in this world is an exclamation of joy and a cry of pain. When all those voices come together in a single united cry, well, that's me. Azure, right now this world, the Pokémon world, is teetering on the verge of destruction. What? It is the bitter cold, a mysterious body that suddenly appeared in our world. As it grows, it eats away at the heart of the world and drives it towards destruction. This world is being destroyed by this strange thing called the bitter cold? Azure, you have, that is, the Iris have. You traveled to the Great Glacier from what I hear. Did you happen to see objects levitating in the air while you were there? That is the evidence of the bitter cold's power. Huh. In other words, the bitter cold lies within the Glacier Palace. The bitter cold is in the Glacier Palace? And it has the power to make objects around it float? Ah! If it can do that, then the bitter cold is... Bitter cold must be... They're floating! The chunks of ice are floating in the air! That's not all. There are other things floating here and there. So then it's true. Looks that way. Can't just chalk it up to baseless rumor anymore. The legendary Great Crystal that has only been a story up till now. But now that we come here, it's finally starting to feel like it could be real. The Great Crystal that Umbreon sought out with such a fire in his heart. To think that it would be threatening the world with destruction. That's actually this bitter cold Hydreigon's talking about. My intention is to destroy the bitter cold and protect this world. But there is something standing in my way. The one who stands guard over the bitter cold. Curium. What? Curium? He's huge! Is he an enemy? That Curium? Is protecting the bitter cold. Curium is able to see into the future. And if there is anyone who dares endanger that future, anyone who opposes that future is defeated without mercy. Sadly, defending the future has been decided. That's what Curium does. That's what Curium is. Defending the future has been decided. That's right. When we were in that palace, Curium himself said he had been watching over the future since the day is long gone and forgotten. So the future that Curium saw, it was the world ending. Even knowing that, Curium is trying to protect that future. A future of destruction. But then the other Pokemon who attacked you, Azure. All of them work for Curium. Curium and his allies wish to bring this world to an end. Yet the many voices in this world, the voices of life, do not wish that. They are crying out for this world to be saved. And so I want to destroy the bitter cold, whatever it takes. But Curium is not the only problem. The bitter cold is actually a manifestation of the negativity of Pokemon. A dense fog formed of those negative emotions surrounds the bitter cold. And that is why, if a Pokemon gets too close to the bitter cold, its spirit will be overwhelmed by that negative power. A power so crushing that it's difficult to even to breathe. Could that be back when we... Aren't we there yet? That's odd. Why is everyone suddenly out of breath? So the reason why everyone's having such a hard time is because the Great Crystal. No, the bitter cold was near. That is why no Pokemon can destroy the bitter cold. And if not a Pokemon, then who? That's when I thought, perhaps a human. A human might not be affected by that Pokemon negativity. When I realized that, I began to broadcast my plea into the dreams of humans, in an attempt to find our hope in the human world. And one of the humans who heard that plea and came to our world was you, Azure. So that's what happened. I am one of the humans who... Huh? Wait, I'm one of the humans who heard that plea? That is correct. You are not actually the only human in this world, Azure. Many humans were able to hear the voice of life and come to this world as Pokemon. Just like you, Azure. What? They were? Yes, they were. They should still be somewhere in this world, but those poor humans. They are also being hunted down by Curium and his allies one by one. Winna lures them out just as she did to you, and then she defeats them utterly. I'm afraid that you are the only one I can depend on now, Azure. Please, say you will help me. Please, say you'll destroy the bitter cold. It's shocking to hear that there are other humans who came to this world as Pokemon besides me. But they're all being targeted by Muna's gang, and being defeated one after another. But if all the humans that came here are defeated, what happens? The bitter cold has to be destroyed, or it's the end of this world. Someone has to do it. Someone has to stick it out to the end. So then, I've just got to. Thank you so much. You and I, together, will save the world somehow. Cutting through this grassland should be the quickest way to Post Town. But it will still be a long and tiring walk. You and your friends used the enter cards to go to the Great Glacier, didn't you, Azure? That's right. The bitter cold lies within the Great Glacier. Inside that structure Curium called the Glacier Palace. To get there, we'll probably need help from Umbreon and Espeon. That's why Hydreigon and I have decided to go back to Paradise. I'm still worried about Amaryllis, of course, but I have to believe that Amaryllis has made it back to Paradise. I have to keep moving. Let us set off then. Let us go to Paradise. Yeah. So, next time an Azure plays more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates of Infinity, we'll need to get back to Paradise and see about getting help to get back to the Glacier Palace. See you all then.